Hello, YouTube. It's Osrs Live bringing you the fourth episode of Osrs Road to Swan Song. So we're doing some more Slayer. Got a nice giant task. So, like I said, a lot of this stuff is mostly just set up. So it's just clips of me getting something. So I'm probably about to. I think I'm gonna get Slayer level actually after this kill. But I managed to. I know I'm left for now. There's gonna be a double episode. So I will be trying to keep clicking down to a minimum, but you're gonna hear a minimum to some might hear it to some extent, as I am working on divination on RS3. Just a lot of stuff like as you can see, I'm gonna get a magic level. I did get a lot of this stuff done. I got some lot of higher levels if you know throughout this episode, and now especially as you get a lot further in with a lot higher levels, and I'm gonna get a lot more stuff done a lot quicker. It's gonna be a lot quicker. It's gonna be less play time before actually having an episode. So that's gonna be something good to happen. Because I think I only had about 5 hours of video. If I remember correctly, it was like 4 or 5. But but I couldn't actually fit that in one 10-minute video. I actually had to make two 15-minute videos just to use all the clips correctly. Next video should be a speed run of, not like a speed run, but you're gonna see a sped up view of Monkey Madness, as that's a big quest I want to get done. I have the levels for it. I just want to get some ranger levels up prior to it, so. But while I do that, I'm gonna get some range levels up, or at least buy some stuff for range levels. I might just use magic, because magic can work there as well, I believe, if I remember correctly. But the quest isn't gonna be too difficult. I'm gonna basically I'm gonna try to speed up as much as I can, so that I can just make it try to see if I can speed up into a 15-minute video. Well, it's a talk over video like this one, but I kind of want to get to the point where I can actually make live commentary I want to make in the videos. But right now, there's just so many clips that it's such long things. I would get tons of videos out of it, but I wouldn't be usually just commentary of me doing random stuff and not really. I don't know if you want to see that. Comment down in the section down below if you ever see that. But I'd have tons of videos versus progress videos that have a lot of stuff in it. So it'd be a video with little stuff or videos with a lot of stuff, but takes a little longer to make. Let me know which one you want. I'm trying to get some stuff done so I can make other videos in the process like that I can do fast versus having to wait for me to get enough clips to use. That's one thing. So I ended up doing farm runs, which was in between Slayer tasks, and you can see them a little bit sped up. Sometimes I don't pay attention. I was doing some other, like I said, I was doing other stuff, and that's what I was doing here. I'm still doing divination while doing this stuff, as I'm still trying to max on my main account. But I ended up started doing this, which I later started doing herb runs as well, and I'll start doing more than one area other than just this area. Eventually I end up going to all 3 except for canvas. I haven't unlocked that area yet, but that will be unlocked by the time the next episode comes out. Not the next one that comes out. Sorry. Episode 6, not episode 5. Episode 5 is coming out shortly after this one comes out, as I'm going to record the audio for that and do sound editing, so it sounds a lot better, clearer, hopefully good and quality. And now, one thing I will say is the music you can hear in the background is going to end. I know it sounds weird to do that. I know I've been doing it a little bit like that with music in the background, but I don't really want it there in the first place. Especially eventually, I don't really think the need to have it there. If I was live streaming, yeah, I could have music in the background, but I don't really want to do that here in these videos. I ended up getting an Earth Warrior task, which I showed getting a loot bag from. I actually got a loot bag in not too far in, but I did not end up staying for this task because I was just I didn't want to deal with the wild, really, because there was someone there trying to PK me, this guy wasn't. This guy was here just for a task, and we basically had a mutual understanding. We're both here for a task, not to murder each other. But this kills when I get the loot bag, which is really nice, and an avatar, which was nice item to get. But that's one of the main things I want to do is I want to get some Slayer up. I want to so I can get 85, so I can get my own whips. Once I start getting 85 Slayer, I can start making my own money. I'm gonna camp out. Abbey Demons. I kind of want to do is once I get to where I can do something get high enough level so I can do loot from blank videos. That would be something cool. I would like to do. Especially since Abbey Demons is a decent money per definitely gonna be decent experience per hour. So hopefully that would be great. When I start doing the RS3 episodes, which will start coming out in a couple, I'm going to start doing in a few weeks. Those videos are going to come out a lot quicker, or at least with a lot more clips. Minusing the usual fishing, except when I have to do fishing and stuff like that. Those will probably not. Those will still take me some time, because fishing is never fast, no matter how both old school RS and here, except if you have bonus experience. Now, one thing I don't need to do on there, what I had to do on here, I had to buy a bond so I could increase the experience, the flow of the videos, so I can get up a little bit. I won't have to do that in RS3. That will be significantly less, not even two. Sorry about the cough. One of the main things is, sorry about that, I had to get drink. One of the main things that I want to, with RS3, is that I'll be able to move a lot faster. I'll be able to get stuff done a lot faster. You get resting, which is great. Which is one thing I kind of wish they added to. I mean, I like also RS, and I get the concept of it. Sometimes I wish it was a bit of resting areas. You could, even if there's no resting areas, you could just rest. But, like I said, there's something that would have to be pulled, I guess. But that's just my opinion. But I do like the idea. It would make stamina potions. I mean, it'd still not lose any use for stamina potions. Those would still be good. I just think they would go down in price a bit. And man, the price for prayer potions, that's crazy high. But I mean, once I get the farm level for that, it'd be great, because once I start farming out my own herbs for that, that'll be great money. Especially since they only take 40. It'll be 40 minutes. Do a couple a Slayer task or two, farm out, sell, buy seeds, and rinse and repeat. One thing we'll be doing especially before I start doing that, is doing the Lost City quest in Fairy Tail Part 1. It's also why I said those canvas will be unlocked by then, as I'm going to be doing those quests. So I can unlock the magic swords so that I can use them and get a lot more herbs. I say herbs, apparently I know it's supposed to be herbs, but it's whatever. From doing mana read, especially when I start doing Ranards, that I'll be able to get a lot more from them. And that's going to be a big thing. That will be a really big thing to get done. Be able to get tons of this stuff so I can sell, keep making money, and then be able to make have my own supply of prayer potions, which is going to be great when we start doing training. Like I said, once I can have my own supply of prayer potions, that's when we can start doing combat training. I really haven't done much quests that require me to need prayer that do much, except Albert's the dragon, but I can do but I'll be able to do customs, which I think I can make him not be part of it. And I can sit there, it'll just cost me a little bit more money, but I can sit there and get him out and do the rest of that, and gain tons of experience in one day, and get up there really fast, or at least a lot quicker than would be if I didn't. So that's one of the big things that I'm going for, and like I said, I'm just going to continue on with the farm runs. Next episode I do some stuff which is kind of cool. I got up, which is great. But I'm gonna keep up with doing the farm runs, Slayer, questing, basically getting my stats up for Swan Song. That's why I haven't been doing training magic right now. I stopped fishing for a while, but I'm getting about half. I'm about like 500 food right now at Osrs, so hopefully I'll run out getting closer and I'll need to get more, so that'll give me some fishing. And my rule of thumb is, when I fish, I'm gonna fish for about 1K worth of lobsters, so that I can cook them, and whatever I get from that 1K food-wise, that's what I go with. Because I don't want to spend money on food. It's like, why spend money when I can fish it to get my fishing levels up and cooking, and have plenty of it? I'm like, why do that? I did some nightmares. I kind of want to try it and see what it was like and see how hard it was. Like Vampire Slayer, I ended up with rune armor, basically took no damage, so I didn't prayer. I didn't end up praying against that, but like I said, a lot of stuff was just simple. That one of the big things I'm going to have to do prayer for is Alvarage, which I didn't bring into Dragonfire potions for, which I managed, but I used prayer to help out to decide the issue. But if I had chosen to use the anti-fire, it would have been a lot easier fight for me, and I probably would have lived a lot easier, quicker, and not pretty much had to leave and a couple bosses from this one. But like I said, I'm only going to get better at this, and like I said, also it was a little different from RS3 is a lot different. And to some extent, I agree that RS is a lot easier. But there's the parts where it's just as difficult. I'll tell you something. With our old school RS, you don't have skills like divination where you're lucky to get 50k experience an hour. You're lucky to get that. But I mean, yes, it's true. There's bonus experience, but you have to either spend money to get tons of that, or you have to, or have a lot of in-game money to buy bonds so you can get keys to possibly get that. And I'm not doing that. That's a waste of money and wasting time. I'm planning on doing that. But I will be probably making a video when I get close to maxing. So hopefully that will be soon. What I might do is actually get close enough to 99 divination and wait and get close to 99 agility. And then when I get 99, I'll ask my 99 all at the same time. That might be something I plan on doing. I ended up leaving. This is where I left at because I didn't know that if you died, that's all you were at. I thought you lost your points. Like, I thought you honestly lost your any points you earned if you did die, so I just left it. But I ended up just doing, like I said, continuing on with the farming one, which I added This one I ended up asking Catherby so that I could get farm points, so that one was great. Next episode I ended up adding the audio farm plot, which is great for me. Great for you, especially greater or better, because I'll be able to get a lot more farm experience per go. And I'm gonna planning on it's not for the next episode, but after that episode I'm gonna be when I start getting clips for the episode 6. I thought it's really dehydrated, but I'm gonna get clips for episode 6. I'm gonna be farming a lot better stuff, so I can not so much make money, but get more experience for the hour. That's what I want to go for. And the last task I got for this clip was a cave crawlers clip with cave crawlers, which wasn't bad. It was actually pretty decent money because I ended up getting like 3 Ranor weeds from this, which was really nice. I gotta just find. There it is. There's those. But that's like 3, which pushed me out for a good amount of money. for just with that task alone. Have a great day.